welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kat and I make new videos every week. So today's video, I thought I would do a full face of makeup using products I hate. Actually, I think hate might be a bit of a strong word. Maybe full face of makeup using products I dislike. And just as a disclaimer, I don't hate all the products that are made by these brands, because some of the products that these brands have made, I actually have other products made by them and I really like them. Just because I don't like these products because they don't work with my skin and my face doesn't mean that they are bad products and that they wouldn't work well with other people. They just don't work well with me. So I don't have any makeup on just now, although it kind of looks like I do because I ran out of face wipes, so I couldn't get as deep a clean as I would have liked. And you can maybe still see some of the pigment from my last eyeshadow on my eyes. Every time I wash my face, the mascara just leaks underneath and then I can't get it off. The more I wash my face, the more the mascara leaks, and it's like the never-ending story, but less interesting than the actual movie, The Never-Ending Story. So the first thing I'm going to do is my foundation, and I am going to be using this product called Dermacol. So this product, I bought it because I'd seen how good it was at hiding tattoos and I thought that that might come in useful at some stage. But I also thought if it's very, very good at hiding tattoos, it should be awesome at hiding freckles. And I hate my freckles, so I mainly bought it to hide the freckles on my face. And the last time I used this, I don't know if I used too much or what, but it wasn't good. So today I'm just going to start off using this as the foundation. A little goes a long way, so I'm not going to put heaps on here. I'll start off with that and see how it goes. I'm just going to start putting that all over my face. I maybe need to use a little bit more actually. Last time I used too much and I think I'm overcompensating now and not using enough. I think I ended up putting like the right amount on my forehead. I don't think I put enough down here. I'm gonna have to go back in. So one of the things that I don't like about this product is just that I feel like it's too greasy on my face. It's too thick and greasy and heavy feeling, and I don't like that. It does give a really good full coverage though. So that's the Dermacol all over my face, and it feels like I'm wearing a chip pan on my face right now. It's horrible. And all I want to do is go to the bathroom and just wash it off, but I can't because I have to finish the video. So I hope you guys appreciate that I'm suffering here. I don't have any concealer, so what I'm going to use is another foundation that I don't like. When I first bought the product and I put it on, I was really impressed with it, but after a very short while, it became very dry and cakey and I ended up looking an absolute mess, and I was just embarrassed to be out the house looking like that. And I've heard like really great reviews about this foundation, and that's why I ended up buying it. But I don't know if it's just my skin type it doesn't like, or if I'm doing something wrong, but it doesn't like my skin and it just looks awful on me. That doesn't mean that it's a bad foundation. It might work really well on other people. It must have worked well on other people for it to have had that reputation of being really good. And there are other products made by this makeup brand that I do like, so this isn't like, I don't hate the makeup brand, I really don't like this foundation. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation, and I'm so sorry Huda Beauty. I really wanted to like this product, I really did. And I've tried it a few times and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but it's not working for me. It smells really nice. Like, I love how it smells. When you go outside and the wind blows on your face and then you just smell the foundation, it's amazing. See, I really want to like this product, but smells so good though. Maybe because I have the Dermacol underneath, which is quite greasy and oily, this won't end up so cakey this time around, maybe. I'm gonna go in and do my contour now. I bought this product from Revolution. It's a contour stick, and although it goes on quite dark and I have high hopes for it, I find it just blends out to nothing. Again, I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong, and I do have other makeup products by Revolution and I do like those makeup products, but this one just doesn't work with me. What the heck? That was weird. Okay, that did not react how it normally does. It was like really liquidy or something. I wonder if it's reacting with the Dermacol and I don't know. It's almost shiny. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but when I'm putting this on my face, it glistens like it's shinier. There's something weird going on with this. It's like super shiny. What the f— The good thing about this product is that it just glides on so well though. Like it doesn't snag or stick, it just glides on really well. See, the problem I find is that although this goes on quite dark, it just blends out into nothing, and that bugs me because it's like I don't want barely there contour, otherwise like I wouldn't have even bothered trying. I don't know if you can see this, like it's almost entirely disappeared from my face. It's hardly there. And it doesn't matter how many times like I'll layer this up, I still get the same effect where it just disappears into nothing. Okay, look, you can barely tell I did any contour there, like. So since I had my surgery, I can't have my nose being tapped on because it's super sensitive, so I've just switched to the brush for this. It's barely there, you can hardly see it. It's so frustrating, and like I say, it doesn't matter how many times I like layer this on, it just dissipates into nothing. And so I'm going to try use another product for the contour, and it's another product that I don't like. Initially I did like this palette and I ended up having to replace it with a second palette. I've kind of gone off it since then. To begin with, the only colours that I did like from this palette were the lighter ones for using as concealer. I didn't like the darker colours because I just found that they were very muddy and didn't blend very well as a contour. I'm now in the stage where I don't like the light colours or the dark anymore. But I'll get onto the reason why I don't like the light colours later in the video. For now, because I'm doing the contour, let's just focus on that. So I'm going to use this colour here, this darker colour, and I'm going to put that on as a contour. Just put it down here. So I'm not going to bother putting it down here because I just want to show you what it's like on my cheeks. First of all, like, it's really hard to work with it. It doesn't want to like blend, and then when it does blend, it blends patchy and muddy. Like, can you see this? What the heck, man? Patchy though. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation, and I'm going to put it under here. Just like lighten it up. I think I've done this too far down. Yeah, I've gone too far down with this. I think by putting the Full Filter Foundation on top of this oily Dermacol has made it so that I stopped this from being quite so dry and cakey and flaky as it normally is. But It's still not a great texture, I'm finding. I'm going to use some bronzer. I'm going to use this bronzer by Rimmel, and it's in the shade 22 Sun Bronze. I do like products by Rimmel, just want to put that out there as a disclaimer. I do like Rimmel products, but this one I don't, and not in this shade. I just don't like the colour. It maybe looks alright on other people, but I just don't like it. It might hide how horrible the contour is underneath. So I really like this brush for blending things out. I think it blends it out really well, but the only annoying thing is it leaves lots of little black brush hairs behind, and it's just, they stick to my face. I do not use setting powder because every time I try and use it, it ends up just going really dry and cakey under my eyes. But because this is a video about using products I hate, I'm going to do that. I'm not even entirely sure if this is actually a setting powder. It's the mineral powder by Gosh. It maybe works really well on other people. Like, I just want to emphasize that just because I don't like these products don't mean they're bad. It just means that they don't work well with me. Oh my gosh, look how much there is. Can you see it? Have any of you seen that episode of Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, and he's gone into the hut and he's looking for clues in the bats? He's looking for clues where the bat stayed, and he's got like the white powder out and he powders everything, and then his face just ends up in powder, and that's what this reminds me of. I can feel this sticking like to my face. It's so horrible. I don't actually have an eyebrow product that I don't like. I used to, but I threw it out ages ago, so I can't use it for this video. So I'm just gonna go in with a brow product I do like, which is just the eyebrows powder, and it's in the shade Dark Brown 3002, and I got it off eBay and it's like £3 something. And I'm going in to do that now. I never get my eyebrows perfect first go, so I always correct it when I go in to carve them out. So the product I used to use for carving out my eyebrows, and I don't like using it anymore, and we're back to that Barry M Chisel Cheeks contour palette that I had, is this palette, and it's the really light colour here. I used to use that because I liked how it highlighted under my eyebrow, but this is the problem that I discovered, and I'm going to share that with you in just a second. So when I go in to correct, if I get into any of the brown, what it will do is, can you see that there? Can you see that? It just like smudges the brown. And then I have this brown mess to get rid of, and then when I move to the other side I'm putting more brown. So I no longer use this product for carving out my brows. I use the NYX eyeshadow base, and that works a lot better for this. Oh my gosh, guys. I had some of that Huda Beauty foundation still on here. I was being like super careful, and then I just leaned over to get something out of my box over there, and look what I've done. What an idiot. This top was clean on today as well. Ooh. I've even got some makeup on my joggers that were also clean on. Pro tip here, do not wear clothes that you want to wear later on when you're doing your makeup, because you're likely to cover yourself in makeup. See, I can kind of like blend out that dirty smudge, but it's not perfect, and then I'm gonna have to go back in with foundation to try and hide the colour change, because it's like lighter here and then it's orangey here. I don't have an eyeshadow primer that I don't like, so I'm just gonna go in with that Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation and use that as an eyeshadow primer. Hopefully I won't get more on my top this time. I actually think I may have put too much on. So that foundation that I'm using as the eyeshadow base is a bit tacky, and I'm just going to set it using more of that Gosh mineral powder. I feel like that's not even done anything. I still feel like this is really tacky. I'm going to try and go in to this eyeshadow palette that I got from Asda, and I'm going to go in with the colour beige, and I'm going to try use that to set the eyeshadow primer. That actually is working. So now I've done that, I've left this baking for quite a while. I'm just going to take it off. And I'm going to go in with the Gosh brush again, the one that leaves lots of bristles everywhere, but it's just really good for this kind of thing. Yeah, that's as I thought. It's just really dry and cakey. I'm not sure if it's going to show up on camera, but that is just really dry and cakey and uneven, and this is why I don't use setting powder. Unless, of course, I'm doing it entirely wrong and using entirely the wrong product, in which case, my bad. Okay, so now for the eyeshadow. Again, I'm going to go use this palette that I got from Asda. I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this colour here, which is Pebble. So I don't like this palette because I don't really like the colours in it, and I don't like how it blends, and I just think it's really patchy. And I mean, I got it from Asda and I got it in the clearance, so I can't really complain, but yeah, I'm just not feeling this palette. I'm really having to keep like going in to build up the colour on here. I'm not even going to get stressed out over the fact this isn't coming out perfect, because I can't do anything about it. For a long time I didn't want to say, oh my gosh, this product isn't working very well, because I'd be like, oh, you know, only a bad workman blames his tools. You know, a good workman can make his tools work no matter how bad they are, or I can't remember the saying exactly, it's something like that. And so I would always go, oh, the problem's me, until I actually started using more expensive eyeshadows, and then I was like, the problem's not me, the problem's the tool. So the next colour that I'm going to go in with is this blue by Rimmel, and it's in, I don't know, it says Colour Rush at the back, but I don't know if that's just like the name of the eyeshadow product. And again, I have products by Rimmel that I do like, but I don't like this one just because I don't like the colour. So you're probably thinking, why did you buy the colour if you don't like it? Well, I didn't know I didn't like colour until after I bought it, so it's fair. I'm going to go in over the top of that grey with this blue, and I'm just going to do that on the lid only. Okay, there's like no pigment to this. What the heck, man? I literally feel like I'm doing nothing right now. Is this even working? Maybe like ever so slightly? I'm not convinced. Okay, I feel like this is perfect eyeshadow for a ghost, because it's invisible, except from down here. It's very visible here. That's because I'm putting so much product on this brush to try and get some colour payoff on my lid, and nothing's happening. Maybe if I use my finger and try pack it on, just to get it on the lid. Oh, there we go. That worked. My boiler sounds like it's whistling. It sounds like a man whistling. I'm clearly confusing the sound with the sound that's nearby, but it really does sound like my boiler is whistling like a man right now. I think that's the best I'm gonna get. Blending this was a mistake. Oh my gosh, I've just undone all my hard work and blended it into nothing. What the heck, man? That will do. I am done with that colour. The next colour I'm gonna go in with is this colour by L'Oreal, and it's Punky Turquoise. The reason I don't like this product is because of the colour. It's just not a colour that I'm a fan of. I do have other products by L'Oreal that I do like, but I just don't like this colour. So I'm gonna put some on a smaller brush. It's a Real Techniques one. Ooh, shading brush. Okay, and I'm just gonna tap it on. See, this is where I would get frustrated before when I did my eyeshadow and I used the cheaper eyeshadows that were less pigmented. So I wouldn't get a good colour payoff and I'd get mad. And then it wouldn't blend very well and it would be patchy. I always thought it was my fault and I was just rubbished. And I used to watch heaps of videos trying to learn how to do it properly, and I'd be like, I'm doing it how I'm supposed to be doing it, but it's not working. And then I learned it with the product. See, this isn't very pigmented. And I'm really having to dig into the palette to get just this colour. This isn't really working out for me. Okay, this is going terrible. This is really bad. I'm just gonna try and blend this out. Okay, so maybe if I blend this out, it might look a bit better, because right now it looks horrendous. All I'm finding is that it's getting paler. It was already lacking pigment to begin with, and now it's even paler. So that was a success. The next product I'm going to use in my eyes that I don't like is this Fine Glitter Dust by Barry M. It's, I'm not going to take the lid off because the stuff will go everywhere, but it's in that blue. I don't like it because it's in that blue shade, and I don't like it because it gets everywhere. It just goes everywhere, all over your face, and it's so difficult to get rid of. So I'm going to apply that to my lid, and I don't have any eyeshadow glue, glitter glue, I don't know what you call it. I don't have any of that stuff, so I'm just going to use lash glue, and I don't know how disastrous this is going to turn out. You'll see. I'm just going to put some on my finger and dab it on my lid. Oh gosh, that's sticky. Okay, I'm gonna work really quick here because I don't want it to dry out. So I'm just opening up that Glitter Dust by Barry M, and I'm putting my finger in the pot. Oh gosh. And then I'm just gonna put that on my lid. I'm just gonna work really fast here because I don't know how quickly this is gonna dry. Oh, it went on the carpet. That's gonna be fun to hoover later. Okay, this is not working out. Okay, eyelash glue was not a good choice because it is just so patchy. It's applied so patchy, there's nothing up here, and I don't want to add more eyelash glue on because I think it's just gonna make a mess. Should I try it? No, this isn't working. Okay, do not use eyelash glue to put loose glitter dust on your eyelids because that's a fail. I'm just going to clean up under my eye because it's a mess right now. I'm going to go back in with that Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation to clean that up. I've tried to neaten that up as best I can, but I feel like it still looks a mess. It still looks a mess. So I don't have a mascara that I don't like, so I'm just going to go in with my favourite one, which is the Volume Million Lashes in Extra Black by L'Oreal Paris. Again, I don't have a blush that I don't like, so I'm just going to go in with this one from... That just fell on my clean carpet. Oops. And now I just put the brush that has the blush on it on my joggers. Wow, really, Kat? Really? This is just a generic palette. I think this is from Argos. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just gonna take like this reddy color here and use that for my blush. Again, I actually like this product. I don't have a blush that I don't like, so that's why I'm using this one. I really should rename this video to 3/4 face of makeup using products I hate. Or a 3/4 face of makeup using products I seriously dislike, but then that's like a bit of a mouthful, so maybe we'll just stick to the title that it is. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me. I feel like my teeth look really yellow. I think it's the blue in the eyeshadow that's making them look that way. I hope it doesn't show up on camera. The last thing I'm going to do is my lips, so I'm going to go in first with a lip balm just to add moisture to my lips. This is just the rose pink one from Sephora. I don't have a lip liner that I don't like, so I'm just going to skip that part for now. And I'm going to use this lipstick. It's by Gerard Cosmetics and it's a liquid lipstick. It's in the colour Double Shot and it's a metal matte. Now I do like the Gerard Cosmetics. Why do I want to say that? I do like the Gerard Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. In fact, I have quite a few of them in my drawer here. I just don't like this colour. Let's do this. Clearly it doesn't go with the eyeshadow, so this look is just a bit mismatched. It looks an entire mess. I really didn't like these products and I won't be using them again, so bye bye! That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. That would be awesome. Okay, until next time, goodbye.